Rocky volcano slopes nurture it. Sun-drenched mornings ripen it. Showery afternoons refresh it. 600 farmers meticulously hand-pick it. 100% Kona Coffee. World-renowned, pure paradise. Discover the seductive delight that is Kona Coffee. Hawaii is the only coffee-producing state in the Union. Kona Coffee, grown in a small mountainous area on the Big Island of Hawaii, has been produced continuously for over 175 years. Nestled on the slopes of two volcanoes, Hualalai and Mauna Loa, Kona's coffee-growing district or coffee belt is about 22 miles long and 2 miles wide. Coffee and Kona have always been a perfect match. The Kona Coffee pioneers blessed us with an historically significant coffee variety, one that experts agree produces an aristocrat of coffees, distinct from all others. Kona's secret lies in providing all the needs of the coffee plant: rich volcanic soil, ample rainfall, natural cloud cover, and the shelter of the volcanoes combine to make Kona perfect for growing coffee. No other area of Hawaii provides all this. For this reason, there can only be a limited amount of Kona coffee. Like French champagne, or the great Bordeaux clarets or cognac, only this one area can produce the real thing. And like French wines, use of the name 100% Kona Coffee is restricted by state law to the magnificent coffee grown in Kona. Heritage Kona Coffee is now recognized with its own botanical identity, Coffee Arabica, variety Kona Typica. Today there are over 670 family farms, typically around 5 acres each, producing quality Kona coffee on over 3,500 acres of land. This beautiful but difficult way of life still uses farming techniques of past generations. Like a fine vintage wine, 100% Kona is distinguished from lesser coffees by the tremendous extra care taken through every step of its production. The beans come from the fruit of a fragrant flower the locals call Kona Snow. The fruit, known as cherry, develops from the flowers and holds the prized beans inside. Coffee cultivation is more labor-intensive in Kona than in most other regions. From June through February, the Kona coffee farmer is focused on the harvest, which is all hand-picked. Hand-picking ensures that only cherries at peak maturity are harvested. Each tree is visited 5 to 6 times during the harvest season to pick only red, ripe cherry, resulting in a sweet cup. If Kona coffee were mechanically picked like so many coffees of the world, the immature or overripe cherries included would spoil the delicate flavor. It takes 7 to 8 pounds of cherry to produce 1 pound of roasted coffee. Each tree produces only about 1.5 pounds of roasted coffee. Many Kona coffee farmers sell their fresh coffee cherry to processors who combine the product of hundreds of small farms to produce their own brand. Over the past 15 years, many small farms have moved to take their coffee all the way to roast and have their own private estate label. There are more than 100 private labels for 100% Kona coffee in the state of Hawaii. Coffee cherry is pulped in a wet mill that separates the beans from the outer red flesh. The beans, covered in their protective sticky layer, are carefully fermented in fresh water overnight, which helps give the coffee its characteristic bright, clear flavor. After a thorough wash in clean water, the beans are set out to dry. The beans are naturally sun-dried on large decks called hoshidanas and raked regularly over several days to give even drying. Some mechanical drying may be used, but most Kona beans are sun-dried. Smaller farms use racks or even tarps spread on the ground in the sun. The dried beans are covered with a stiff white skin called parchment. The parchment coffee is dry milled to remove the parchment, and the resulting green beans are sorted and graded to Department of Agriculture standards. To be called Kona, it must be grown in Kona and meet prime or above grade. Coffee grown in Kona that does not meet prime cannot be sold as Kona coffee. The green beans may then be stored or sold to roasters, or roasted by the farmer or processor to produce a unique coffee under their own label. To release the delicious flavor, green coffee beans must be roasted. Kona Coffee has a unique varietal flavor that is best roasted medium or medium dark, similar in color to milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Dark roasting will replace the delicate flavor with a roast flavor. As soon as the beans are cool, they are carefully packaged to preserve freshness and labeled as 100% Kona. Ultimately, the true test is in the taste. Renowned cuppers and experts claim pure Kona coffee has one very remarkable characteristic: its exquisite aromatic quality. The best Kona coffees exhibit an aroma which is full, sweet, and fruity, causing the olfactory senses to jump with excitement. The flavor is straightforward, clean, and bright, and may display a hint of chocolate. The body is full, smooth, yet delicate with a lingering finish. Kona Coffee is distinguished for having great strength, fine flavor, and delicious aroma. Coffees seldom have all of these attributes, and for this reason, most coffee sold in the United States is a blend of various coffees. Only a few origin coffees with special attributes are offered as a straight coffee, and 100% Kona stands with the best. Don't be fooled or confused by Kona blends. Be sure to read the label. These are not blends of different Kona coffees, but an inferior coffee that typically contains 10% or less of Kona mixed with foreign beans that are usually not identified. The Kona Coffee Council supplies seals of approval to Kona farmers and processors who sell 100% Kona roasted coffee. These farmers and processors keep an audit trail to back their standards of excellence. Look for the Kona Coffee Council 100% seal of approval on every bag of roasted coffee you buy, or visit us at www.kona-coffee-council.com. If it's not 100%, it's not Kona coffee. Great strength, fine flavor, delicious aroma, pure paradise.